So Jenny, I want to talk about the differences in communities, because I remember when my husband and I were first looking at homes and we purchased in a neighborhood, and I would say probably 7 or 8 years into that neighborhood, we noticed some changes that we really didn't like, right? We noticed some things going up around us that we really didn't like. So can you share with us the difference between a master plan community and what we call pocket communities? What's the differences? How do you know you're in a master plan community?
So I think for me, master plan, when I hear master plan, I think amenities. It seems like every community that we as Perry Homes goes into, they're always going to be the finer communities. They're always going to be the master plan. Master plan to me means a lot of amenities. You're going to get the resort style pools, parks, trails, water. You've got lakes, walking trails galore. You've got, like here in Amira, we have pickleball court, we have dog parks, we have splash pad. The resort style pools are absolutely beautiful. Yoga center. So that's what that means. When you hear master plan, you hear amenities.
Well, another big point about a master plan from an investment standpoint is it's planned out. So one of the very first master plan communities I worked in with Perry was Cinco Ranch. And Cinco Ranch here in our Houston metro area, which is located near Katy, was one of the first master plan communities templates. And everyone pretty much are just kind of following along with that, right? So one of the major things you'll know is that a developer has purchased the land and all of the land around it. So you usually will actually have the lots, the sections, where retail is going to go. So how does that protect you? It protects you because you're probably not going to have a liquor store on the corner. You're probably not going to have a bar or a club, because the master plan communities, they're always going to have the top schools. They draw people in based on that living. And here in the Houston metro area, we are so far from downtown. Even with, you could be 30, 45 minutes to an hour to work, sometimes an hour and a half to work. So on the weekends, our lives are really lived in our communities. We've got movie theaters. We have no reason to leave the area. So developers have gotten really smart with that. And so one of the major things and one of the major differences is when we first purchased our first home in a pocket community, we had apartment complexes coming up to us right in our area. We had liquor stores, all these things that we really didn't want. But because it was owned separately outside of the master plan community, guess what? They came and we left. So it helps your property value. The schools help your property value. The area will help your property value. So those are some of the things why people would choose a master plan community. Now, you're going to have probably higher taxes. Your HOA is going to be more. So I tell my couples, it's okay to buy in a pocket community when you start, but most people want to end up in a master plan community. You start in a pocket community and you get your equity out, and before the neighborhood starts to turn, you leave. I mean, that's just the reality of it, okay?
That's just how it is.
That's how it is.